Thanks for staying with us. During this segment of our show, we're going to answer more of the questions homeowners typically have and talk more about the current regulatory environment, how it can affect your rights as a homeowner, and how you can get help. Darren, what are some of the most common questions troubled homeowners have out there?
Some of the most common questions people have, because most of these people have been through what I referred to earlier as the circus of attempting to get a modification, is why didn't I get a modification? And some of the most common reasons are, well, some people just don't financially qualify for a modification. Their finances just don't support any type of mortgage payment. There's those people. But there's a lot of people that went through, as I discussed earlier, the trial modification, and then at the end of the day they get a denial letter and they ask me, why did I get denied? And usually it's because the investor on the loan doesn't allow modifications, or there's some limit with the servicer. They have a contract, the investor has a contract with the servicer, and that limits the number of modifications that they can get. So these people are typically extremely frustrated. They have questions regarding a notice of default. What is this notice of default? How much time do I have to respond to it? When is my sale date going to be set? So I explain to them the timing in California with respect to foreclosures, and that once a notice of default is filed, then 90 days later you can expect a trustee sale or sale date on your home to be noticed, and then that'll be, the actual sale date will be about 20 days from there, and then what happens after my home gets foreclosed on, and that's where the unlawful detainer or eviction action is filed. So obviously, I can't overstate this, but people are very, very anxious. They're about to lose their home, so they're very emotional, and I feel like it's my job to just clearly explain the timing. A lot of people think when my house is foreclosed, I have to move out that day, but typically it's 30 to 45 to sometimes 60 days and greater before they actually have to move out of their house in the worst case scenario. So I just try to answer the client's questions in the most plain English way so that they can understand exactly what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. And then the costs. A lot of clients, they're in financial distress. This is why they're here. This is why they haven't been able to pay their mortgage, so they want to know what the costs associated with litigating either an unlawful detainer action, a mass tort action, or an individual lawsuit. And at the end of the day, like I said, I want to make sure that they get all the facts, they ask all their questions, and then they make a very reasoned decision as to how they want to proceed.